Alright, so this time around, playing more hardcore Subnautica. And as I said in the last video, we are going to be starting this journey with the pink hole. I'm hoping that we will be able to get in and out without much issue. While I'm down there, I want to try to look for some diamond, because we need it for the laser cutter so that we can actually get into some of the shipwrecks. So that's definitely going to be what we're looking for. We do have to be extremely careful while doing this because
Board Captain.
our sea moth can only go so deep, and we do not want to risk it getting hurt. Once we're done with going into the pink hole, we'll probably be able to start building like a decent base, because there's a couple things down here that we need for the base to really like complete it. Now if I remember correctly,
Warning. Maximum depth
yep,
reached.
see,
Hull
like,
damage
that
imminent.
could have ended very poorly. So if you see right there, we've got some stuff over there we can search. So we're gonna do that real quick. Just gonna see if there's anything over here we can grab or scan, which there's not. So here's some magnetite. This is extremely useful. That'll actually be pretty useful here quite soon. And we got our first diamond. Awesome. Alright, scan the jellyshroom, and then we're gonna head back up because we're at 20 oxygen. And I want to save the the air bladders for the actual journey that we're going to be doing down here. Not that they'll refill in the the sea moth, but alright, perfect. We got our 2 diamond. That is perfect. So we got our laser cutter now because we've got all the other resources already. Okay, so now it's time for the journey. Now, if I remember correctly, you want to, if you come through this hole specifically, you're going to want to head east. This is also why I have the air bladders, because I do not remember 100%, and I do not want to risk dying. Yeah, because once you get to this corner right here, you're going to want to kind of like stick to the wall. And then you're wanting to head over to that little like indent in the yeah, right here. Now this is why we got our air bladders, because we're going to hit up, and we're gonna take a couple of them for oxygen.
Integrating new PDA.
Now right here, you want to be extremely careful. This multi-purpose room is what we're mainly here for. There's a few story things, but this is what's going to allow us to get our base started. Scan the jellyfish. I'm surprised I hadn't did that sooner. Water filtration, this is good. This will help us with both water and salt.
Signal location uploaded
Got a
to
couple
PDA.
of PDAs.
New PDA
That little thingy right there, you're gonna want to be extremely careful for. That's why I have the med kits, because that dude hits you and he takes a decent chunk of health away. So this is pretty much the journey that we're going to be doing, is we're going to be jumping into our sea moth for some oxygen, and then we're going to be heading back to that base, and it's going to kind of be like a back and forth thing so that we can get all the story stuff. Now, normally you could probably wait to do this for a little bit and wait till you have like a better depth module or whatever for your sea moss, so you could actually go over there. And there is another entrance closer to that base, but I don't know the exact location, so our sea moth is about to die. Or sea moth, our sea glide is about to die. So that's why we have the backup battery, though. And if I really needed to, I could take the battery out of my repair tool. There's another thing that we can... We'll probably get that on the way back, actually. Now, what do we got right here? Stasis rifle fragment. Perfect. Careful. The observatory. This is more of a decorative piece, but still good. So, scan that. Hitting up on the D-pad will give you the oxygen. That's how I'm doing that. Modification station. This is important. What is it telling me I can scan? Oh, the wall planter. Power cell charger. Another plant. And then... what do we got right here? Power cell charger. Perfect. Okay, so we actually have the blueprint for that, so we're good there. It'll probably be like 1 or 2 more back and forth trips just to make sure we have everything. Yeah, we need to go. And that's why I keep at least one of those airbags on standby, because that should be just enough oxygen to get back to the sea moth. And yeah, I did say we were going to get that crate on the way back, but with how low our oxygen got, I didn't want to risk it. Let me see if I can park this a little closer. Even like 10 meters would be...
Hull damage imminent.
Just want to make sure it's not going to drop to 200. Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure that we're going to have all the stuff on the outside of the base. I don't want to forget like a fragment or something that we may not have. Yeah, so I think we've got all of that. So come back through here. Pull out this. Scan the bed. Give ourselves a bit more oxygen. The ultra high capacity tank. Perfect. Oh, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop draining my health. Is there even anything up here you can collect? Yes, there is.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. Um. So I think honestly, oh my gosh, I'm stuck. It's not letting me. Okay, we're good. Stop! 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 Stop it, game. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Make sure our Seamoth isn't being attacked while we're away, because I don't want to come back to it being blown up. We'd be dead. So, like I said, we should have pretty much everything in here. Just want to come check this little part of the base just to be on the safe side. Oh, okay, that's what that was. Okay, so yeah, we have everything here, so we can leave. um, yeah, because I'm not seeing any more PDAs, and we scanned all of the decorative things that we could. Come double check this room one more time just to be safe. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we can go back to the Seamoth and we are done down here now. Alright. Pull this out. And now we can grab this crate. Ooh, a free battery. Awesome. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the Seamoth, and then we can go back up. Alright, so now that we have that, I want to go to our base spot that I said I wanted to do. That's right here on this little thing. That's where we're gonna start it. And then, we'll move out from there. We might have to go back down to get a bit of lithium. But other than that, we don't have to, like, actually make that treacherous trip that we just did.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgum on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're it. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Alright, so we need titanium and cave sulfur. Perfect, so we have our laser cutter. I really hope it used the bad battery, not the good one. Okay, thank God. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well too. We can get rid of the laser cutter blueprint. And we don't really, well, no. I guess actually we are gonna take that. We'll put two of those up, 2 of those up. We're gonna grab our habitat builder, grab our water and fish. We're gonna cook the fish. What games do I play mostly? I kind of jump around. I'm like a variety gamer. My favorite is survival games like this and like Green Hell, Stranded Deep. Um, but I do story games, puzzle games, horror games, pretty much everything. So we do need a bit more food, but as of right now, our food shouldn't like be detrimentally bad. If anything, we can actually we'll just come out here and grab a couple of fish. Come here, peeper. And actually, you know what? We should only need 1 fish, and we need to kill the lights on the sea moth. Uh, okay. Yeah, I mean, go ahead. If you want to follow, by all means, I'll be happy for that. Cooked peeper.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal
Perfect.
structure, body fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe
Alright,
for human
so we need to... We're gonna put that in the back. And then put the laser cutter there. Perfect. So we got that done. Mobile vehicle bay. I'm pretty sure I've already opened the store, but we'll reopen it just to be on the safe side. Yep, okay. So then we'll cut through this door. Uh... Ooh, our propulsion cannon, perfect. We've got the lightweight high capacity tank, and we got another battery charger fragment. Here is right here. Oh, there is. Oh. Um. So we want the multi-purpose room. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so I want like that. That looks good. I need titanium. Another laser. Man, there are a lot of laser cutter fragments. I need titanium, and I'm not finding any. Probably gonna have to grab some metal salvage and... Oh, no. What I could do come over here to this laser cutter. Okay, and
Welcome
then
aboard, Captain.
now we can finish this up. Perfect.
It may be
So this is going to be the
possible
start
to
of our
organize
base.
spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
So that's going to be the start of our base. But I think we'll leave the base building for another episode. Just because we can do like a whole thing out of just base building. We need to throw our copper in there. Where we've barely used the laser cutter and it's already like half gone.
This is an automated distress signal from Life Pod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning, Life Pod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright. Well, let me grab the free medkit. We're gonna refill our water real quick. And then as far as what else we can do as of right now, because we have life pod 12 we can go to, and life pod 19. 12, 250 meters, and it's 300 meters. So we'll set up our inventory to go over to those because, like, we don't need, like, the habitat builder to go over there. Repair tool we'll need, laser cutter we'll need. We'll take one more air bladder. Oh, let me go use the Oh, that's why it's seeing lights, because the CMOS lights are on. Alright. So now yeah, we'll have our inventory set up like that. Grab ourselves a fish. And can I come across a bladder fish? Because I don't want to drink one of the bleach waters that we made when I barely have any hydration that needs filled. Actually, if I'm being honest, I don't think I have any more of those bleach waters. Let's see. Yeah, no, I don't have any more, so would have had to get a bladderfish anyway. So we've got those all full. So we'll head over to Life Pod 12 first, just because it's 50 meters higher up than Life Pod 19. So we won't have as much that we'll have to swim to be able to do it. Whoa. Whoa, radiation detected. And I don't have my radiation helmet. Okay. So that kind of ruins that. So I guess we'll head over to 19. So we're gonna
Warning.
sink down.
Maximum
Ooh, ooh,
depth
ooh, ooh,
reached.
ooh, ooh,
Hull
ooh,
damage
okay.
imminent.
So it's right there below us. So perfect. Grab the PDA.
Integrating new PDA data. Signal
Okay, grab
location
2
uploaded to
PDAs.
PDA. New PDA data.
I'm not seeing anything else. Scan this. These are going to be extremely helpful. And you can also eat them if you are really, really looking for food, but they don't give a whole lot, so. Oh, a time capsule. So these are really good. These are drops from other players' games. And we will look at the message and everything here in a sec once we're back on our CMOF. Well, actually, we'll probably just wait until, wow, 2. They were extremely close to each other. Bro, it had a toy, that's it. Man, hopefully that message is good. But to run into 2 time capsules, regardless of what was in them, that close to each other, that's not that's rare. Yeah, so like this right here is extremely unnerving. Oh, wow. Okay, okay, we're good, we're good. We'll get back over to our life pod and then we'll look at those time capsule messages, see what they say. Alright, so what do we got going on here? Time capsules. I don't know Spanish, so that's... I can't really read that message. If you want to translate it and put it down below, that'd be helpful, but I don't know. I'm assuming it says something about extremely difficult, but I'm not 100% sure. Good luck, have fun on your journey, soldier. Here's a picture of my base and my crew who helped me as I traveled the planet. That's a really cool base, honestly. GG to that guy. Turn my headlights off. Alright, and we'll come in here and we'll look at the items that we got from the time capsules. Got a poster. We got a thermal blade. Okay. Got a couple of toys. So we got the thermal blade, which makes the survival knife practically useless because this is the same thing, just better. So I guess what we'll do, toss the survival knife in there. Oh, I got a laser cutter out of... So they gave me a laser cutter with no battery? I mean, that's thoughtful, but like... I guess we'll just toss it in there for right now. Um, Toss those in there. And then we'll come toss the toys out here in our storage. I'll put the water in there too. That's the water you get from the water filtration system. I had to think about it for a sec. It's probably the biggest bit of water you can get in the game, but it takes a long time to get. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to uh, well, let's see. I have LifePod 19 done. So, you know what? We're gonna go over to LifePod 12 too. We just need to grab our radiation helmet. And that's about it. I think we're good. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over that direction until it says radiation detected, and then once it says radiation detected, that's when we'll put the helmet on. That is an extremely far distance though, so I'm gonna try to stick to the bottom, just because going out in the deep water, and not seeing the bottom, that's incredibly unnerving. Depending on where this is about to take us, we might be able to get some more, yeah, like right here. I would prefer if this guy doesn't attack my Seamoth, but I cannot be guaranteed that he's not going to. Scan a few items. Kind of check, see if there's anything over here of actual value. Scanner. We have, okay, well, let me check. We have the scanner room, do we not? Okay, yes, the scanner room is 100% scanned, so we don't have to get any more for that. Check these crates right here. Man, there are laser cutter fragments all over the place now. Usually that's like the last thing I get, but... Okay. So this is only 250 meters down, so we should be able to see it with the lights from the Seamoth without having to go down super far. Oh, we're right here. Oh. So right here, this is probably one of the best biome areas for Cyclops parts, which is one of the vehicles that you can craft. But as far as navigating it, it's a bit rough.
Passing
Oh
100
wow, another
meters,
time capsule.
oxygen efficiency decreased. The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life.
So we're going to just kind of swim around, see if we can't find any fragments for stuff, because there's also a specific room for bases that I'm looking for, and you can get some of those fragments here as well. Right here, like this is one of the fragments. Now the Cyclops is a bit different when it comes to scanning parts for it. Like the Seamoth and one of the other vehicle that we have yet to scan, You only have to scan like 3 or 4 parts to get the entire thing. The Cyclops, you actually have to scan 9 parts, and they're for different sections of the vehicle because of how massive it is. So that's modification. Wait, do we have the modification station? No, we don't. Okay. No, there we go. Now we do have it. Here's another. This is the room that we're looking for. Here's a Cyclops part for a different part of the vehicle. Another time capsule. That's crazy. We're going to scan the alien vents. Oh, oxygen. Oh, oxygen. Okay. I'm glad I caught that before it got any lower. That would have been really, really rough. But okay, yeah, no, we need to head back to the Seamoth. I might have pushed my luck a bit too far. Oh gosh. Oh no. No, 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 no. Get in the Seamoth. Yeah, we definitely pushed luck a bit too close to home right there. I think I'm just getting unlucky though. Well, here's another. Now, I think fragment pieces themselves are more or less like random on how many spawn in a biome and where they spawn at. Like, you can't be guaranteed to go to the same spot every time in different games and get the same fragment and stuff, but as far as the biome itself, that's pretty much guaranteed. Like, this biome, you can always find Cyclops fragments. It's just you might not find the same ones as you did in previous playthroughs, and you might not find as many. So it's kind of random in that regard. Where's the sea? Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh, make it, make it, make it. Man, we keep pushing our luck just a little too much.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You can take your Seamoth and kind of like come through here, but because of how like tight some of the spots can get, it's not really recommended. Alright, so we got the moon pool, which is it's basically the vehicle upgrade station, so that's where you'll be able to upgrade your Seamoth and stuff like that. I don't want to spend a ton of time going through here looking for fragments. I just want to try to get as many as I can. I know where I can get more, but I would really much prefer not to go to that location to get them. Okay. Seamoth. I thought I saw a fragment. Alright, so... Oh, there was a moonpool fragment right next to the vent, and I didn't even see it. A cured Reginald. Okay. And a stalker tooth. I mean, that stalker tooth is nice, so... Got a free flashlight with a free battery. Alright. Alright, so what we'll do, let me pop one of those. Alright, so we're going to check our Cyclops, and we're gonna kind of see what the fragments we have are. So we have the bridge done, and we have one more whole piece we need. There is one more section we have to get, but because we haven't found any parts to it, it's not popping up. I do know where I can get those pieces, but like I said, I would really much prefer to not go there. But I'm probably gonna have to, at least for the last section. So yeah, I guess we'll get the rest of it at another time. I mean, it'd be cool if I came across one more whole piece. And then I'd be done with that completely. And then it would just be the one section that we're missing. Oh, look at that. We did get the last piece of hole. Awesome. So yeah, now we're just on the one section, and we'll get that at another time. Well, we'll get that later. I don't know
Warning.
when exactly,
Maximum depth
but...
reached. Hull damage
Whoa, whoa,
imminent.
whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so that right there is where we're going. Let me just, do I mean, I have food. But... You know, actually, what does this say? It was a journey I wish I'd experienced for the first time again. I hope your experience is just as meaningful on this planet. Me too, man. Playing this game for the very first time was so good.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Okay. No, I forgot that okay, so what we're gonna do, that, flashlight we got, we're going to put the empty battery in it. And then we can put our laser cutter back. And then we can put this battery in. Alright, so we got the repulsion cannon. Okay. Just kind of look for fragments, which I'm not seeing any fragments. So, and I'm definitely not trying to get caught lacking by those things. So, alright. So now we can just head back to base. Oh no, I heard that off in the distance. Oh dear lord, please don't let it come over to me. I don't know where you're at, my man, but just stay there. Oh, we're extremely close to the Aurora. Okay. That's the propulsion cannon. Which, we've got that already, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so... put the silver up. We put the stalker tooth up and the med kits. We'll eat this. Let me see. Do we have any more? We do not have any water, so let's go find some bladderfish. Look at that, a bladderfish right there. Come on, man. Alright, so gonna make some water. Alright, so yeah, our water's sitting decent now. And we can put that up. Oh, it's the scanner room HUD chip, so we actually just got saved on having to make that. That's really, really cool, actually. How much room do we have in our storage locker right here? Okay. So what we'll do... Come into the tools. Oh, wait. We didn't have the propulsion cannon done? Well... Okay, so... Let me put Life Pod 12 back on the map, because I know it came from... We've seen it on the way back from that direction. So let's go... I know I've seen it in a crate, I just don't remember where that crate was sitting exactly, so... Oh, and I don't have my radiation helmet. Of course I don't. So, grab that. And switch out the rebreather.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, now we can head this way without issue. Where would this be? I think we may have seen it, over by the Aurora wreckage a little bit. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it was up like on this cliff somewhere. So, we'll kind of swim this direction and see if we can't. That's Cyclops bridge fragment, yeah. I thought I seen a crate on the edge somewhere, but maybe I'm mistaken? Oh, no, 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 no. Nope. Nope, I do not want to go over there. That's a no-go. I thought that... What on earth are they doing out there? Anyway. Oh, here's a bit of wreckage. That's got a crayfish. But coffee vending machine. It's a sea glide fragment. Ow. Yeah, I don't know where I seen the propulsion cannon fragment, but I know I seen it. So I don't know. Just keep heading back to base, I guess, and any crate we happen to see, we'll immediately stop and check. Man, that sucks. I really wish I would have been paying attention to the fact that I didn't have that finished. Where did I just see that peeper? I was wanting to scan it, but I can't find it, so... Yeah, so I guess we're gonna have to look for that propulsion cannon at another time. I thought that I was gonna be able to find it super easily because I went back the exact direction I came from, but apparently not. But we'll call it here for this episode. We got some radio messages we'll listen to probably next episode or maybe the episode after, I'm not sure. But we'll call it here. Drop a save and exit, cause don't want to lose our progress. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.